Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Zacpotamus Prime. Welcome back to The Sims 4. Sorry I couldn't be here last week. As I explained, I had to get a tooth removed, and I was not feeling up to it. Um, and also, I have to explain to you guys, I forgot to download the footage for episode 1 with the Bjergsons to re-upload it on YouTube, so unfortunately, that is like lost footage. And so today we're going to be here with the Bjergsons again to make up for that. And in case you don't remember what happened with the Bjergsons last time, they had this little kiddo, Stefan. He's a toddler now. Um, what did he get? He got the angelic trait. He's easygoing. He doesn't throw tantrums. That's great. Elsa's still a child. She's still in her bear phase. She's a genius, in case you guys don't remember. That's, I believe, her only trait. Yes, yes, it is. I've given everybody some likes and dislikes. We'll look at that later. Uh, Clara here is having a sad time because she had a bad holiday yesterday. It's too bad for her. She's not pregnant this time yet. We'll see what happens. And then Bjorn here, he's having a pretty good time. He's happy because his son just grew up into a toddler. Looks like right now they're playing with flashcards. Let's go look at them doing that. I'll put the walls down so we can get a good look. Oh, they're standing right now, but when I hit play, they'll be doing it. There they go.
Ah, Yavoya.
I hope the audio is not as, like, cutting out as much as well today. I don't know what happened last week. I turned the compressor back on, so I hope it's better.
Sibblurf. Friffa Shalskar Soy.
Also, I want to say thank you to Midas Well for the follow while I was off stream. Thank you so much.
Huh?
Look at that broccoli.
Nibenu. Farmo.
I don't think Stefan gets it. Okay, let's go check on the girls downstairs.
Huh?
Oh no, Claire's up here. Where are you going? She's going to play chess by herself. That's a bit lonely. Elsa has to go to school in an hour. Great. Elsa's got 4 days until she ages up into a child.
Huh. Alupaz. Sochum skimmo.
Hmm.
Ness.
She's still in her bear phase, like I said, so she's upset she's not in her bear suit. The Bjergsons are also having some trouble. You guys, they haven't been able to pay their bills like I predicted the last time we visited them. And their power has been shut off. That's why it's so dark in here. Oh dear, the baby can't understand the flashcards. He's crying. What does Elsa want to do? Elsa wants to share her ideas. Hang on, you guys. There's like an ant or something on my microphone. I'm gonna mute really quick and deal with it.
Sula.
Shabini Jabid. Turip System. Shema Corbif. Turip Mulibar.
There seriously was an ant on my microphone, on my headset. I could see it out of, like, my peripheral vision, crawling on there. That was gross. Okay. Clara and Bjorn are talking. Stefan is very upset. Looks like he's hungry. Dear. Like I said, they cannot pay their bills, so we don't have a high chair for Stefan right now. Well, that's right, he can't get downstairs by himself. I forgot about that. What is Clara doing? No, he doesn't need to show flashcards. You need to pick him up and take him downstairs. so I can get him some food. Please. Please, Clara.
Finaya.
Oh, sorry.
Also completed a project.
Oh.
Nice. Now, what are you doing, Bjorn? I was about to tell people you were playing chess.
Help Ubyao.
He's such a good parent. He's always checking on Stefan. My throat is really scratchy. I haven't talked like this in 2 weeks.
Lemtim Ravobi.
Gonna have to drink water. A lot of water.
Onay? Yeah, but Horm. Huh. Alupaz. Sochim Skimbo.
He's like, Mom, what are you doing? Feed me. I'm just gonna have to drag the food out of the fridge myself. Clara won't stop thinking about herself for 2 seconds. Why can I not drag this food? There we go. Now you pick him up. Eat this. Please eat this. Stefan, eat the food. No, 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 no. Leave him alone. Let him eat. He needs to eat. Their water has just been shut off now, too. Oh dear. You don't need to cook more food, Bjorn. You're already unable to pay your bills as it is. Oh, hang on a sec. I gotta clear my throat before I read this. Okay. Weird science. In lab, Elsa's science experiment exploded and made a big mess, along with frightening another student. We think she did it on purpose. No real harm done? Okay. Her emotional control increased and her responsibility decreased. That's fine. She fell out of range to earn responsible. That's fine. She still has another life stage to get to it. Which she'll likely do. It's not that hard. Bjorn, stop trying to waste our money. Get leftovers. Oh, there are no more leftovers. Touché, sir. Touché. You found something to eat. I think that's fruitcake. Where is it? It is in the fridge. The mail lady couldn't reach our mailbox. Okay. But yeah, let's see. The bills are 6,305 simoleons. They have only 4,807. So yeah, we can't really afford expenses today. She could still use the toilet. I'm guessing it won't flush though. I've never actually had bills left unpaid like this before, so it's interesting. I don't really want to peek on her on the toilet, but I want to know what's gonna happen. Is she gonna flush it?
Oh.
Presumably not. No, she cannot flush the toilet because there's no water. Okay. That's what I figured. Of course, we can't wash any of the dishes now either. We don't have a toddler bed for Stefan. So he's just gonna have to find somewhere to take a nap. I thought they could take naps on chairs. Here we go. You can take a nap on this bench. in the home gym until we can afford a toddler bed. Because I'm not gonna sell. I don't want to sell their furniture. I'll sell this bassinet though. They might have something in their family inventory I could sell too. Oh yeah, what's this? I don't care about that. What is this stuff? A lump of coal, get rid of that. There's the Christmas tree, okay. Dollhouse. Does Elsa already have a dollhouse? She already has one of these chemistry stations, we can get rid of this. Let's get rid of these counters as well. And this. And this. Just get rid of all of it. We need the money. I'll keep the dollhouse though, and I think I'm gonna put it in here. In Sophia's old room, and I think this is gonna be Elsa's room now. So that we can move Stefan into her room in the future. We can let it just be its big dollhouse self right here. There we go. Alright, now we have 7,767 simoleons. Wow, that was hard to say. So many S's. And we can pay our bills. Well, I guess we weren't in as much of woes as I thought. Once we found all that stuff in the household inventory, at least. I don't know when that got there. I think some of it was stuff Clara got from a promotion. Maybe Bjorn got it from a promotion too. There we go. Now we have power and water again. It only took us 12 minutes. Alright. Shoot. Well, good job, you guys. Good job, Bjergsen family. And now they only have 1,462 simoleons. And we know their next set of bills is going to be 6 grand. Once again, so I hope they can earn that in time. I don't think they'll be able to. Is that you watching, Celeste? Can you confirm if it sounds better than a couple weeks ago? Hello? Hello? Okay, Bjorn is doing something. Researching the piano. Okay. What are his likes and dislikes? I set them and I already forgot what they are. So, I gave him likes romance music because of his romance-related aspiration. I gave him likes gardening. I'm not sure why. Or maybe that popped up for him when I was playing somebody else, and he likes the color gray. It sounds okay? Okay, great. Thank you. What is he doing now? He's going to take a nap? Okay. Clara looks like she could use a nap, too. Then we'll have everybody sleep and we can get through these days. I'm hoping before the end of the stream today that we can age up Elsa into a teen. Because, yeah, then we would be done playing with the Bjergsons for a while. And in next week's episode, we could finally visit somebody else. I didn't want to get back to them this soon, but like I said, I lost their footage. And I feel a little bad not having it. Having something for the Bjergsons. I have the screenshot still, but no video. Oh, we need to get a toddler potty as well. Well, I guess we don't need it that soon. He's using his diaper. I think maybe I could afford a toddler bed now, actually. Their bills are not such a concern. Hopefully we can get some promotions or something. This room isn't super girly. Yeah, we could reuse it for Stefan. I don't want to sell her bed just because we might need it later. I'm just gonna put it in the inventory. And then I'm gonna buy a toddler bed. Let's see, kids, toddlers. Which one to pick? I think I want a blue one to go with the room. Let's see. I don't know about that one. That's too dark. Sure, I guess that one. Toddler beds are not the best beds ever. And then he needs help getting downstairs because he doesn't have enough movement skill, right? No. And they have to have level 2 movement skill to move up and downstairs on their own. Otherwise, oh, camera, what are you doing? Oh dear. Okay. If they don't have level 2 movement skill, you have to get one of, well, not necessarily their parent, but you need to get an adult sim to come pick them up and take them downstairs. Or a teenager. A teenager could pick them up too.
Oh.
Oh goodness. The camera doesn't like this specific area of their house. It's freaking out.
Oh, lava. Huh.
Oh dear. Every time I swivel it, it
Binaza?
goes up and down, up and down. Oh, Clara, stop putting him down. Pick him up. And put him to bed. Just put him to bed. Wait, no, actually, no. Read him to sleep. Because that'll help him go to bed. And it'll help with her aspiration here to read to a child for 2 hours. So, yeah. That's kind of a sneaky way to get that done, I guess.
Oh, Yubara?
Because the child does need to go to sleep. So it's not breaking the rules, necessarily.
Bazaffle Habiri Shirsha.
Alright, Clara. What is he? Bjorn's going to play with the dolls. Alright. He's not childish, though. Okay. I figured only childish Sims would play with the dolls and other child toys. But I guess not. That's fine, if he wants to play with dolls. Claire's gone back upstairs for that nap. She says, "How dare you interrupt me?" Okay, Elsa's responsibility is back in range. She's home from school, she has an A. Of course she does, she's a genius. Oh, what happened with Clara? Oh, she's going to work. She wanted that nap, even though she knew she had to go to work. Oh, that's right, I put some law traits on their house since the last time we visited them, so I'm gonna go back into build mode and show what those are really quick. So I gave it Racing Breezes because they do have a home gym here upstairs, and that will help with their athletic skill building. And then I also gave a Child's Play for the reason being they have all this playground stuff for Elsa, so I thought it was fitting. And then I gave it Party Place so they can have social events here go a lot better. Their house just looks like it's made to host parties, and they're in lots of clubs, so I think it just suits them. Okay, go back into live mode. Yes, I say live mode. I don't care that the devs say live mode. That is cursed. The fridge broke.
Oh, Dufka.
Right after I said live mode. You see? No, we don't want to meet with our club. No thank you. Cursed, I tells ya. Nobody here has the skill to fix that, so I'm gonna hire a repairman.
Shabini Jabid. Turp System. Shema Corbif. Yikla.
Alright, the repairman will be here in like 10 seconds. Claire's getting a phone call from Sophia. Well, she's at work, she can't talk to you. Elsa's in the closet crying her eyes out. Why? Why, Elsa? Why are you crying? Bear suit again. Why don't you change into your bear suit? I'm gonna have her take a bath. Or a shower. I'm gonna have her take a thoughtful shower, maybe get into a better mood. Like, inspired. Hopefully we'll take over if she doesn't change into her bear suit on her own. I don't think I can actually tell her to change into it either. Practice dancing in a floor mirror. Okay, he's popped up with a thing about hobbies. Dancing is in my bones. Bjorn seems to be having a good time in the dance floor. The dance floor? It's his living room. Should he gain the likes dancing preference? Yeah, sure. Who is this man? Hang on, hang on. That was really loud. That effect. Jeez. Who is this man with cat ears? Emmanuel McGregor. I gotta zoom in on this. I think this needs to be a screenshot. I don't care that his eyes are closed. In fact, that makes it better. Yes. Why does he have cat ears? Do I want to introduce myself or Bjorn to this man? I don't know. Let's do it. Let's invite him inside the house. What is this? This is pop. We're gonna change it. Do you have any requests for the radio station, Celeste? Pick a genre, they probably got it. Okay, do a cheerful introduction to this cat man.
Ooh, Siwa.
Okay. I'm gonna see if they do anything. No preference? Okay. I'm gonna change it to... Hang on. I'm gonna change it to Baroque. It's instrumental. And I love it. It's one of my favorite things. I love the violin and stuff like that, so... I don't want it to be too loud. I would turn it up to high, but it definitely gets too loud when it's on high. I've listened to the playback, and when I have my earphones in, and I put this on high, I want to die. It's not good. Use a treadmill at the gym. No, we don't want to go to the gym today. Do we have a floor mirror in this house? Upstairs? Yeah. Okay. Go practice your dancing upstairs. I don't know why you want to practice up there when there's no music up there, but sure. Elsa, I don't think you're going to be able to take a nap when there's music playing. Okay, I'm wrong. I guess it's not too loud for her. I don't know. The Festival of Light has started. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you. When does Clara get home from... Oh, she's not gonna want to go.
Ah.
Okay, maybe when Elsa wakes up from her nap, what's she gonna do? She's gonna do her homework after her nap. Okay, that's fine. Bowen Flynn is asking Bjorn if he wants to go to the Spice Festival to try some pho. Uh, not right now. No, actually, I wanted to go to the Festival of Light after Elsa finishes her homework. I want to do it. He wants to level up his dancing skill. We could probably go dancing at the Festival of Light. Yeah, Anything to justify what I want to do. He needs to go to the bathroom. Go do that, Bjorn. Elsa, are you done yet? Are you done yet? Elsa. Ooh, can people stop coming to the door, please? We want to leave this house. And she didn't change into her bear suit. You're the one being sad about it, Elsa. Why don't you do something about it? Hang on. Let's see. Actions? No. It's not under her outfits. Okay. Yeah, I don't have an option to change her into her bear suit, so... Yep, nope. Nope. I can't do anything about it. No, don't do extra credit. No. No. Elsa, stop. Stop. You're an overachiever, okay? I said it. We want to leave. You could do your extra credit at the festival. Send this cat man home. Okay. I want the pop-up that he's leaving, actually. Okay, there we go. We're gonna leave Stefan at the daycare. Or take Elsa to the Festival of Light. I have not... I don't think I've ever gone to it. I went to the Festival of Snow once. But I don't think I went to the Festival of Light. I know it's in Mount Komorebi. Here we are. I think if we go to the bathhouse, that'll put us close enough. These are pretty much just like the festivals from City Living, but they're in Mount Komorebi. And there's lots of snow. This is up on the snowy mountaintop place. The Festival of Light. Alright. Look at that. Zoom zoom spin. Okay. We've loaded in the bathhouse. Stefan has gone to the daycare. I'm gonna pause. Make sure Stefan acquired the potty skill at daycare. Nice. Okay. It should be over here, I think. They come at the wrong time? Well, darn. I think I came at the wrong time. What did it say? Show festival info. Friday, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. near Hana Miga Koen. I don't know where that is. I'm just gonna click travel to Festival of Light. So apparently I went to the wrong place. Sorry about that. We have to go through another loading screen now. But we're in the same world, so it might be a little faster this time. I don't know if that's how Sims 4 works, but it would make sense to me. Well then, it's taken just about as long. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Here we are. Hanamigawa Cohen? I'm very sorry to anyone who is Japanese that I just butchered that pronunciation. I am American. I don't know how to speak Japanese. I'm so sorry. Where's this festival? Oh, here we are. Yeah? It's not as impressive, when it's not super dark, I guess. I guess that must be what's going on right now. The lanterns are nice. What is this? Make a wish. Okay, let's do it. I just want to know what this is. We're gonna be a little lax today. What does it do? Babs, we're not playing you right now, Babs. Yeah, she can like sing, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, that sound is so loud. Goodness. Well, that didn't do anything. She got a moodlet. Hope it comes true. Who knows, maybe that little piece of paper is just what Elsa needed to see their wish come true. She gets +1 happy for 8 hours. Alright then. I don't see anywhere that Bjorn can dance, so this is... Oh, here we go, a bonfire! Yes! Yes! Dance at the bonfire! Wait, was he cooking something? Bjorn, never mind. Go resume that before you burn down this park. Please. Oh no. Please don't cause a fire in this beautiful park. I can't clean that up. There's some very loud people here. Oh, there's Babs. Okay. Maybe we'll go visit Babs next week, since she decided to be so prominent in today's episode. I quite like her kimono. I don't know what she's doing here. She's probably trying to seduce this man. Oh, her voice was... Why does her voice sound that close to me? That was very strange. What is Dad doing? Bjorn! You're eating your veggie burger. It's excellent quality. Great job, Bjorn. Let's put those in your inventory so we can put them in the fridge later. Don't need to waste any money making burgers. Elsa is so tired. I expected this to be more lit up. Oh, here we go. It's still not that impressive. I'm gonna be honest. What does this little building look like with the walls up? Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's very fitting for the theme of the world. I will give it that. At least I think it is. But, yeah, I expected a little bit more. grandiose of an event here. Like, isn't there supposed to be something where you, in real life, at these kind of events, where you have the paper lantern and you, like, release it into the river or the air or something like that? Why can't, can we do that? I don't think we can do that. Order food. Order food. What's this? Purchase festival kimono. Purchase simi capsule. Purchase cold food and drinks. Yeah, there's nothing about any, like, miscellaneous items or anything. Well, that. They're both tired. Let's just go home. Claire's about to be home too. That was kind of a disappointment. The Festival of Light. Oh, here's some fireworks. Right as we're about to leave. No. Still a little underwhelming though. So that wasn't my favorite festival. Let's back to Windenburg. Go back to their house. Man, Windenburg, you so laggy. At least while I'm streaming, anyway. Do 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 do. Almost there. There we go. We have arrived. Clara is home. Another 208 simoleons.
Noosh, noosh.
She definitely
Okay.
needs to get a promotion or something for them to afford their bills. Clara, you should just go to bed immediately. Everyone should just go to sleep. Very good. Very good. Stefan is right here. We don't really have anything for him to do, though. Clara just passed out on the kitchen floor. I think this is a good screenshot opportunity as well. I don't want Elsa in the picture. I don't think. That'll do. I like the goldfish off the right, too. Okay. I'm gonna need, like, 4, I think. Oh, that's right. So I made a decision about doing... Bleh. So I decided not to do, like, a YouTube version of the series because I don't really know the pre-mades in The Sims 4 that well, and I just didn't feel that passionate about it when I was trying to go to do it, and so it felt wrong. And so I'm just gonna break down these streams into like 4 parts or so, and then upload them to YouTube. And yeah, so right now I have part 1 of episode 0 up, and I'm gonna work on getting part 2 of that up soon, and then part 3 and 4, and then we won't have episode 1, unfortunately, but then I made sure I got episode 2 downloaded, so I have that to break that up to, and then After I'm done today, I will make sure to download today's footage so we can put that on YouTube. And yeah, sorry about that. I'm just getting started. Mistakes are gonna happen, and I'm still figuring out what all I want to do. Yeah, Clara, what are you doing? Why are you playing with dolls? You need to go up and go to sleep. You want to pass out again?
Oh,
Oh, I've got a hair like trying to assault my eyeball. Get away. This child is over here dancing to the Baroque. He's got culture. And fast forward. Every time I'm thinking, his bladder's getting low, I need to buy a potty chair. He uses his diaper. Okay, you do that, kiddo. He's gonna need a bath soon. Making a mess. This is what happens when you leave your child unsupervised. Why does that paint sound like that? That's weird. He gained imagination skill from this, though. What's he doing now? Back with the music, okay. We need a parent to wake up here. And take a drink while I wait on this child. Oh my goodness. Is somebody gonna wake up and take care of this kid? He reached movement level 2. I know he's a helpless toddler game. You don't need to tell me that every time I have a toddler. Oh, Clara woke up. Clara woke up. She's screaming. I need the toilet. She's gonna use this nasty thing up here. Okay. You do that, Clara. She needs to take care of herself. What's this? Get to know Bjorn. Alright, alright. Oh goodness. He's woken up his sister now, who also needs to go to the bathroom. What happened? Clara, did you break the toilet? No? That was weird. I swear I heard a noise like somebody broke something. He's so stinky. He's so stinky. What is going on? What is that noise? It's only when I have him selected. Oh, it's the neighborhood brawl. I hate this holiday. This is my least favorite holiday in the game. I honestly sometimes contemplate just deleting it from my calendar. I don't know why I don't do it. What is in this fridge? There's lots of stuff in this fridge. Why couldn't I get leftovers earlier? That was... Okay. Game.
But wait.
They're eating ham dinner for breakfast. Not sure if they have a breakfast item, but still. What an option. Where's Bjorn? Bjorn, you could bathe this child. Oh, no, I wanted to select him.
Oh.
I'm gonna make Bjorn wake up, give him a bath.
Ooh.
Oh,
Your mom.
Bjorn wants to kiss someone. That'll be Clara.
Ooh, Malice, Nifa.
Everybody smells the diaper.
Yes,
It's
Ms.
bad.
Revolta? Ah, Ravuda.
Play video games. Yeah, she can play video games. It's Saturday. She should play Sims forever. Clara, what are you doing? Go get the mail. It's something other than bills. I think it's a present for Stefan. It is. It's a toy. It's fine. Let's put it on the floor over here. Oops. That's not what I wanted. What's he doing? To the dolls. Need some food. Let's see, can I drag anything out of the fridge? It's just so much easier this way. Put it on the floor. Grab this child. Let's see, he has 7 days until he ages up into a child. So that probably won't be happening in tonight's episode. There should be at 3 days now. Yeah. That might not even happen in tonight's episode, actually. I don't know. If she's only like 1 day away from aging up, I'll just play them off screen and age her up into a teen. So the next time that we visit the Bjergsons, I don't know when that will be. Elsa will definitely be a teen. And Stefan will still be a toddler. The stereo broke. Well, we gotta hire a repairman. So that's what's going on. That's where all their money's going. All these really expensive, fancy electronics keep breaking that nobody has the mechanical skill to fix without risking their life. So they have to hire a repairman all the time. That's $100 each time. That stuff adds up. Bjorn does not have to go to work today. Have him go to the bathroom, take a shower. Elsa's up here playing those video games. It looks a lot like Sims 1. Or maybe The Sims Online. Something like that.
Choo! Choo choo choo! Yeah. Oh, Narva.
She's having Sims make out in a hot tub. Do you know what you're doing, Elsa?
Choo, choo. Oh, choo, choo, choo. That's the west.
Lumesh.
Bjorn's singing in the shower.
Shima.
Got a deep, sultry
Tankuba.
singing voice.
Urabal
Clara, wake up. Whatever. That repairman. Oh, look at that. He's in this egg-shaped thing. He's a little egg. Leg. That's so cute. I can't help it. And look at Bjorn's face. I love it. Okay. What a cutie. Alright. When is that repairman gonna get here? Or repairwoman? Repair person? He woke up Stefan with the TV. It's not very nice. Okay, he hasn't used his diaper yet. We need to buy that toddler potty. That's what is making the episode take a while. Oh dear. I keep having to enter build mode and it's lagging terribly. That's better. Okay. Can we fit this right here? Yeah. Hopefully one will be fine. We won't need one upstairs as well. Bjorn, you need to potty train Stefan. There you go. You can do it?
Urazap?
Yeah, there we go.
Ah, Suna Nibna.
Radio is fixed. Now we can level up Bjorn's dancing skill later. Elsa is still playing video games. She can get video game skill. Yeah, she can get video game skill now because she maxed out her motor skill. Figured out that's why she can get video gaming skill now. Because normally it's a teen and up skill.
Oh. Oh, yib, Sharbakaru on arm.
Oh, it looks like Bjorn's really close to leveling up his parenting skill.
Ah, his Zoiza Angsoib.
Come on, Bjorn.
Taruk Edna. Nabatani.
Nabatani. Okay. He did it! Level 4! You can now give timeouts. We'll have more information on how his advice will impact his child's development. Nice. Sophia is wondering if Elsa wants to go over to her house and hang out. No. No, she doesn't. She's not gonna be able to level her gaming skill. No. What can you do, Elsa? I don't know. I don't know. She is gonna have to go back to school before she ages up. Oh, she got that whim twice. Well done. Oh, she's upset about her bear suit again. Have her go cry it out. I don't know why she doesn't just change into it. But okay. Okay, don't you dare put that child down. I will have a freak out if you put this child down. Put him to bed. No! Why? Put yourself to bed then, Stefan. Goodness gracious. Why, Dad? Why you gotta be such a failure? This bulletin board is full of stuff. Just filled to the brim. Okay, I'm gonna turn something on the radio that he can dance to. I'm gonna do strange tunes because I like it. Go dance, Bjorn. This is still sad. She's coming to ask Bjorn for advice. It's fine. Stefan didn't. He climbed up onto his bed and then climbed back down to have an energy failure. Alright. Game. He was on his bed about to go to sleep. Why are you doing this? I got in a fight with someone at school about which wood critter is more powerful. I said it was the Arcticorn, but he kept saying Swintor. Which one is it? I could either say the Arcticorn, which affects emotional control, or both are equally powerful, which affects conflict resolution. I'm gonna go with both, I guess. Sure. What's Elsa doing with... How's she doing on both of those? She's definitely doing better on conflict resolution, okay. Responsibility is great. Everything else is not super great. It's not bad either, though. That's fine, I guess. Shox wants to know if Bjorn wants to hang out. No. We don't like to travel much here on this channel. We like listening to strange tunes and dancing at home. And having the sound just disappear when you move like 3 feet away. We're about that life too. Seriously, just right here from the kitchen, you can't even hear it. That's the medium volume. Work for Clara starts in about an hour. What's she doing? She's gonna watch Stefan. He's still not sleeping. Oh my goodness. Leave this poor kid alone. What are you doing? Let him go to sleep. Helicopter parents. I tell you what.
Oskanau Paraza. Das.
Oh my. Clara. No, we're not buying a B-box. Do something romantic. Not try for baby. Hold hands.
Move. Sawubi. Blurky Uzarza. Ziragwa Penarb. Fizikwabe.
Talk about coffee?
Samso. Sabadon.
Snibara Watanini.
The Earth?
Prita.
Karenzi.
Wasinex. Thelma.
Oh.
Bjorn, don't leave.
Huh?
Please don't leave. Get to know.
Dabishi Slekam. Ken Kuya.
Talking about junk food? Tell story to Stefan.
Gribik Saba.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Lampima.
Okay, let's get back to the dancing. You need to level up that dance skill, Bjorn.
Balafoy Camus. Awavine. Suf
Come on.
Oh.
We don't got all night, Bjorn. Why didn't you... Why did it get interrupted? What's going on? I don't understand. The chair is in the way. It wasn't in the way of you getting there. I don't understand. You got where you are just fine, but apparently the chair is in your way of escaping? Okay, well, you know what? I'll just put it away in the inventory, I guess. I was gonna say goodbye to this chair and delete it, but... I want to be more forward-thinking than that. Can we get to it now? Wait, who's here? Somebody's here. It's Sophia! Invite Sophia in. And then you can dance.
Nu up for noi? Haha, Bombadil.
I'm really into this music. He's dancing on the mess that the baby made earlier.
Ulak serve. Zambas. Boy, bigger noise. Oh, shit.
We're talking about grilled cheese. I could go for a grilled cheese sandwich. With pepper jack cheese. Although, it's hard to get pepper jack cheese to melt. Which is really unfortunate for making grilled cheese. They're still talking about it. She really wants a grilled cheese sandwich. He is getting kinda hungry. Maybe I could make grilled cheese sandwiches. Yes. Let's do it. They're talking about it. Looks like Elsa's doing something. She's... What is this? She's blowing bubbles. Oh. Oh man, she just stopped.
Oh.
Put that back in your inventory though. Maybe she'll do it again. Give pep talk in the mirror. Oh, there's mirrors in here, that's right. Give yourself a pep talk. Have a cry. Maybe. How's that grilled cheese going? It's done. Why was it like a liquid? Dish undercooked. An unhappy customer has sent back a dish that's undercooked and inedible. Clara can handle this one of two ways. Oh. This one of two ways, okay. Either nuke it in the microwave or make the dish over from scratch. She's a professional chef. She should probably remake it. Making the dish takes too long and the customer leaves. Maybe next time Clara should use the microwave. Performance loss small. You know what? If something's legitimately undercooked, I don't think the microwave is gonna help that much. Whatever. It said small. She's still excellent performance. Hopefully she'll get a well, she probably won't get a promotion because she doesn't have level 2 mixology skill, and I'm not sure how to accomplish getting her that without purchasing a bar for them, which realistically they cannot afford right now. Maybe if I sold this piano or this playground equipment, but I don't really want to do that.
Oh, Orkidewa.
Let's see.
Oh,
I've got
Mia.
that. What was it locked in?
Brony.
Share ideas.
Shufi Markle.
I believe that's under friendly. Share brilliant ideas.
Stifa Shinu.
Oh, Risharibo. Oh, Telejim Whipsy.
Have a water balloon fight. I don't think there's a bucket or anything around. Let's see. There might be a bucket. So if you guys didn't know, you have seasons installed. There are like water balloon buckets that get put around the different worlds that your Sims can use to have water balloon fights during the summertime. They only spawn during the summertime. But I don't know if this island that they live on has one like that. So I'm not super duper familiar with Windenburg yet, because I haven't played in it a lot. I mostly play in Newcrest, actually, because I like to remake houses from Sims 3, as you guys might know, if you've been watching for a little while, or if you know me on Discord. And, what was I saying? Yeah, Newcrest is completely empty when you start a new game, so it's one of the better places to build up houses. So I mostly know that map and all of its little nooks and crannies and stuff. Also reached social level 6. Good job, Elsa. He still hasn't gotten that dancing skill. Now who's at the door? Victoria Bliss. No, lady, go away. It's like 8 o'clock at night. You're a stranger. It's weird that you're here. Go away. Sophia is leaving. Okay, bye, Sophia. I think Elsa should have one of these grilled cheese sandwiches before she goes to sleep. Speaking of which... Oh, it already assigned that side of the bed to her. Alright, that's fine. That's what I wanted to do. And fast forward. Come on, Bjorn, you can do it. Oh, she's standing there to eat. I thought she wasn't eating because she hadn't gone to the dining table yet, but no, she's standing to eat. Is Clara hungry? She might eat at work. I'm just gonna drag this into the fridge so it doesn't go bad. He's already sleeping! Leave him alone! Oh my goodness. Get back to your dancing. You don't need to tuck in your kid if he's already asleep. That's not how it works, Bjorn. He's so close, come on. Yeah, dancing level 3 can now show off the Jimmy Leg dance move. He's also received a portable dance floor in his inventory so he can dance anywhere.
Sylvie!
Buy an umbrella stand. No. We're not gonna buy anything right now. All his whims are about dancing. Dancing is his new obsession. That toilet is still nasty. I'm gonna make him use it. I don't care. He doesn't care either. He's a slob. And then he can go to bed. He's not gonna wait for Clara.
Tafuni. Oh.
Hey.
I wonder if I can have her go to a bar and like moonlight and get her mixology skill up that way. Her energy is really high as well. So she could possibly do that after getting some food. She did not eat at work. We're not gonna buy a V-Box. Was to read a toddler to sleep. I'm gonna lock that in. I didn't realize that was a whim. So I will not read them to sleep unless they... Well, actually, from being a caregiver. That's... Oh, that's her aspiration. So I think that means they'd only get that if they have this aspiration. So, for Clara, I'll only read to toddlers if she gets this. Then. The other people, it's probably still okay. Alright, she's done there. I'm actually gonna see... Can we travel to a bar and have her, like, bartend there to get her mixology skill up? Because she... I don't know if I can do that or not. And I need to learn these things. It will get her fun up, I think. And she dramatically needs fun. Go to the Shrieking Llama, because I like the name. Take a drink. No, Twitch, I'm not trying to speak. I know I muted myself. I am aware. It's so nice, though, that it checks in on me. I like it when the plumb bob spins really fast.
Yaug. Oh.
Oh, there's already a bartender here.
Ah.
Tend bar.
Oofa. Oh.
Nope, she can't do it because he's already there.
Spalbini.
Come on, man. Is there anything I can do? No. Tend bar? No? Come on. I went through a loading screen for this game.
Yobda.
Well, I guess she can't do it because somebody's already there working. What is that volume? I'm turning that down.
Dag.
Sul.
She needed a night out anyway. Her energy was super high. Her whole life has been kids work.
Samba.
Turinga.
Baby Booly Galan.
Mayula.
Yebony.
And Sims.
Yeah.
Bahira.
How can she see from right there?
Meshka. Ishabor. Flano.
Even on medium, that's still kind of loud.
Yikla O'Dreep. Oh yeah. No dabs.
Dag.
So.
Man, he's probably gonna be here forever. Oh dear. What's happening here?
Dag dag. And Fabi Narble.
I'm gonna turn their voice down a little bit. It's super loud to me. I did that before too. Okay.
Franj. Sensibi Kiniku.
That isn't that much better.
Kana Shuna. Garb Benip.
Clara. And McCleaver.
Subao Havery.
Oh, he's leaving. Wait, no? Yep. What is happening? Is this man trying to flirt with Clara? What is going on?
Boy, Yambalala.
Hana.
Listen to joke, show neighborhood brawl spirit. She wants to hug someone and discuss her favorite recipes.
Bamkaro Sambisi.
She'd do that with him though. We don't know if he's a foodie.
Wabarani Zenze. Bayumi. Just
Let's try to get to know him to see if he is a foodie, because then that would help her to discuss the favorite recipes. If he is a foodie, then she can do that with him. But if not, he's still got 2 more traits. He's active. I don't think that's gonna let her do it. No, it did not. They can't have a deep discussion or deep conversation yet. A certain relationship isn't high enough, which would also reveal a trait. Maybe if she talks about cooking, that might reveal a foodie trait. It's food related. No, it doesn't look like he is a foodie. Who's this guy? Were they introduced? Yes. Let's see. Did she have it with him yet? No. Get to know him. Oh, that other guy walked away. Oh, good. He decided not to flirt with Clara. That's good. He didn't. She didn't reveal a trait. Okay. Why can't we talk about cooking? We can give cooking tips, but we can't talk about cooking. She's taking somebody else's drink. Clara, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I think she just stole that drink off somebody. Why did he go sit over there to talk? Okay. Felix Holt, that's his name. Give him cooking tips. Talking about junk food. She's like, no junk food, you need vegetarian food, silly. That did not reveal a trait, so I'm guessing he's not a foodie either. Who's this girl? Fiona Linares? Introduce yourself. We need to meet a foodie out here at the bar. Since we can't tend the bar. I don't know why. Get to know her. I like her earring. She loves the outdoors. Okay, that doesn't help us right now. Talk about cooking. Yeah, see, why wasn't talk about cooking available with Felix? That's really weird. We didn't... Nope. No trait from that. Okay. We don't have deep conversation. We need to try to unlock that, because that could reveal another trait.
Brisham Wafatub. Preta?
Meh.
Felinas Bumzoi. Chimere Lahoin. Baribi.
Oh, she finished whatever I told her to do. I didn't realize. Oh, we can discuss favorite recipes now. Maybe it's a relationship-based thing then. I don't know. I thought it was a foodie-only interaction.
Kamanga. Zafu?
Kerphoba. Kerphoba.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well she got it.
My basil.
I'm gonna have her go home.
Crumble. Ugh.
I'm just gonna have her walk there. I want to see what path she takes. We're gonna have to sit through another loading screen. Back home. Probably avoid traveling for the rest of the episode. Wow, she's really gotta run far. It's quite the jog. She's way off there in the distance. Oh, there it goes finally. What do we want? Half walls. Where do we find them? In build mode. Half walls are alright. It was a non-paranormal related tooltip, so that was exciting.
Oh, bleesh.
It seems like Clara might be sick, but she doesn't have any whims relating to it, so whatever. She's going to sleep. Alright, you do that, Clara. Oh, Bjorn wants to schedule a date? Okay, we can do that. When Clara gets up again. Maybe. Maybe we can do that. Why did his crying make Elsa stop what she was doing? I mean... Is that important? It's fall. Alright. New season. New holiday. I don't know. When is the next holiday? Tomorrow. Monday of Sims. We might not get to it. I don't know. I'm gonna have Elsa go to sleep after her bath. Wow, and then, Bjorn eats some food. Oh no, I forgot to put those veggie burgers in the fridge. They're spoiled now. Trash them. Get leftovers. Why is this child crying? What is the problem? Ask for flashcards. You don't need flashcards. That's not as big of a concern as you think it is, child. What you do need is a tablet, but it's like $400. I'm just gonna make run all over this house. The toddler all sped up is hilarious. There he goes with the using his diaper. He's gonna end up a slob like his dad. I can feel it. Even if I randomize it, it's gonna be slob. The game demands it. He's gonna go play dolls with Stefan. Or not. He decided to just watch him. His diaper is an issue, apparently. Change it then. Now you play dolls. Okay.
What's up, Jim?
What's up, dude? That's what I hear every time.
Verikexinoy? Zons.
Is the stink cloud gonna disappear now?
Zieg and Bala.
Yes? Yes. Bjorn, you need to do something, sir. Let's change it to a different station. Let's change to S-pop. It's like anime music. And he wants to dance to stereo music again.
Oh, Jim Whipsy.
They're both dancing. Beginning of the Brugson father and son dance team right here. Oh, that's cute. Too bad there's this mess here. When are mom and sister gonna wake up? Jeez. I'm gonna wake mom up early. That was an interesting zoom in. Oh. Their room is so pretty when you look at it from this perspective. Wow. I never noticed this part with the hoodies hanging before. Anyway. That toilet is still a mess. Spooky day is tomorrow. Yes, I know, game. Thank you. Civic public access? Why don't you turn that on then? The Festival of Youth has started. Okay, tell me about it. Near Hazakura Lounge. There's a Void Critter Hunt Challenge. Blessings and Yamachan. Ice cream crepes and paper kabuto. Maybe I'll do that. I know I said I would avoid traveling for the rest of the episode, but I don't think I've done Festival of Youth. But last festival was quite disappointing. I don't know. And Elsa still has 2 days until she ages up. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. Then I'll have to wait for the loading screen. We won't get to Elsa's birthday in time. There's only half an hour left. Half an hour or so left in the stream. So yeah, we can't go anywhere else in today's episode. If we want to get Elsa aged up today. And even then, that might not be enough time. Bjorn needs to go to the bathroom. No,
Ooh, Barig.
you needed to read to him, Clara. She wants to make something of excellent quality. She's kind of hungry. Okay, she's gonna cook something. I'm gonna have her serve brunch. What's the cheapest one? Eggs and toast. You have to go for the cheapest option here in the Bjergsen house. They are poor. Poor in cash, at least. Their house is quite nice.
Oh.
Clara likes cooking, she likes baking, she likes fitness, she likes kids' radio music. Oh, that's right. I gave that to her because she's family-oriented. And she likes the color blue. Of course, I gave her she likes cooking and baking because she's a foodie. And fitness, I gave that to her because she's in the Powerhouse Club in my game. And they do have that home gym upstairs. Hopefully these eggs and toast turn out excellent. Come on. Yeah. You can sit down, Clara. You don't have to eat standing up. Your needs a shower. Happening. Oh, Clara's coming over to chat with him. Well, that's too bad. He's gonna go take a steamy shower.
Peppa.
And once he's out of the shower and Clara's done eating, I think I'm gonna have them do a little at-home date for his whim and aspiration. Hopefully they'll be able to do an alright date. I'm gonna unpin her whim here about reading a toddler to sleep, so hopefully she'll re-roll something while they're on the date. She'll re-roll something about Bjorn. Something about Bjorn. That should have been the title of today's stream. There's something about Bjorn. Maybe that'll be the next time we visit the Bjergsens. Pause. What's happening? He's gonna kiss her. Anyway, he wants to tell a dirty joke. Save that for the date, Bjorn. Ask on date. It's gonna pop me into the map view, and then I'm gonna have to pick their house. I really don't like how this is set up. I wish it would just pop up with like a list or something. Or maybe ask, do you want to stay here or travel with a pop-up? And then if I clicked I wanted to travel, we could go to the map view. But instead it just automatically takes you to the map view because it assumes you want to travel somewhere else. I don't know why, when, you know, stuff like club gatherings, if you're not at the designated headquarters place, it'll ask you, do you want to gather here or at the headquarters? I don't know why they can't do the same kind of thing with dates. Could be pretty easy, I think, but that's fine for now. He wants to hug someone, and he wants to tell a dirty joke. That's great for the date. We're gonna do embrace, because that's flirting
Bazarde.
and hugging.
Arvini. Boo sharp kumiao.
Lanzaya.
And we can definitely have a successful date playing Whims-based in The Sims 4. It's just a lot harder. Which honestly is good, because just meta goaling it, it's super easy. He wants to do something romantic now. Let's caress Clara's cheek.
Lovo Canathoi.
Ah.
Zabora. Gribix.
Sounds like Stefan
Haberee.
is crying somewhere.
Shusha.
Elsa's changed into her bear
Luna
suit, you can see
Boomima.
down here. Work for Clara starts in about an hour. Uh-oh, I forgot about Clara's work. They really need the money though, so she can't skip work. We're gonna have to be really quick on this date. He wants to kiss someone now. We're gonna kiss her. I'm gonna have to pause to save time.
Oh.
Like,
Wamba voy yamba
cue up the
lala.
interaction, pause, cue it up, pause,
Chivo
kind of
laba,
stuff.
Niblu
Make sure we don't
sweezo.
waste time on this date.
Finobera.
Wait, no, Clara, don't leave, don't leave. Shoot, he wants to level up his charisma skill. That's a really bad one for our dating purposes. Clara wants to kiss someone, though. That's good. Clara, come over here and kiss him. I know you guys... Let's do kiss cheek, since they just kissed like regular.
Lanarg. Rev C. Blue Drip.
Don't teleport either, that's annoying.
Fiba.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay, she wants to flirt with someone. Give him your date. A massage is a goal. Okay, sit together on the couch. Come on, Bjorn. Get over here. Bjorn. Bjorn. Thank you. No, Clara, no. Bad Clara. Oh no, shoot, Stefan is very hungry. Okay, open the fridge. Open. Pull the eggs and toast out. Let me put it on the ground game. Thank you. Grab the serving, Stefan. Please, okay. Okay, romance. Give massage.
Shanawi.
Gibbs. Oh. Vadish.
I
Palipa.
think that counts as flirting. It didn't count as flirting! Oh dear. I needed to know that. Okay, flirt with someone. Let's be safe and do the actual flirt interaction. Stop watching your child and focus on your date.
Chabe. Oh, nay. Drop your most.
Now she has send a flirty text. I'm going to dismiss that because we're already on a date, and effectively what flirty text does is ask someone out on a date. She wants to tell a dirty joke to someone. Let's do that.
Apswars Napatani. Kirasha. Gribix. Haberee. Shusha.
Clara is a bit occupied right now. Should she still go to work? Oh, she has paid time off right now? She can't get a promotion anyway because she doesn't have the skills. Let's just take paid time off. We can continue the date. I didn't realize that.
Espa.
Again with the flirty text, let's rerule that. Ask someone to go steady. You're already married, so let's dismiss that. We don't want to take a cold shower, but that one isn't fair to reroll in my opinion. Level up his charisma skill. Now, I don't think there's anything we can do romantic-wise that is going to level up his charisma skill. No, there's not. But we can do friendly interactions that will level up his charisma skill. You can know that it's going to level up charisma skill because it will have these the sunglasses icon right next to the interaction's name, this icon represents the charisma skill. So any interaction that has this next to it, that can increase your skill level if you use it. So he's going to complement her outfit.
Ephedra Yambara.
You'll get a small chunk of experience in the skill every time you use an interaction like this.
Aflin Wadida.
Brighten her day. Unfortunately, this is only going to get us so far, but it will help us with getting the socialize with your date goal completed, which is something. No, child, get out of our conversation. We're having a date. We don't need to have that weird bug where we have romantic feelings for our own child, because that's gross. He's gonna flatter her.
Shazzle.
Shabidaza. Oba.
Oh, Zombo.
What was that noise about? Oh, okay, we completed the main goal. We now have a silver. Isn't that what he needs? Oh, he just needs to go on 2 dates. Okay. We're good. For now, we don't need to do anything about the state. Sophia... Oh, we missed it. We missed Sophia's call. That's fine. She got asked him to go city again. Let's get rid of it. She wants to take that cold shower. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. It's fine. The date is pretty much over, in my opinion. I'm gonna leave the timer running. If they do anything that helps them to get cold on their own, then great. You take that shower, Clara. I'm tired of listening to your rares. Watch World Culture Network.
Oh, Nibihana. Robushisho.
It's Egypt from The Sims 3. Elsa seems to be enjoying this song. Should she embrace that she likes S-pop music? Yeah, sure. What else does Elsa like? Elsa likes comedy. She likes S-pop music now and focus music. And she also likes the colors green and yellow. Alright.
So the music. Huh.
What is she doing? She's doing extra credit work. She wants to share her ideas. She wants to do that a lot. She always wants to share her ideas. Mom and Dad are having a disagreement, apparently. About something. I don't know what. Bjorn wants to watch TV again. Okay. Watch TV. Clara, why don't you put this away before it was bad, please? Where's it put away? Put away. Also finished her extra credit. What is this? What is this? Excellent taste in music. Elsa is all about S-pop music. Alright. Share your ideas with your dad while he's sitting here.
Das Espinel.
Okay.
Biba, Babel Gluten.
Slew for Clave.
Picture of her.
Smavadish.
Oh, she's so embarrassing.
Gownium Shirsh. Ribbers. Yeshona? Rev
I'm setting up for a screenshot if you can tell.
Kiss and no I want to fish.
Kenedrovna, Astalov, Osto. Everything is Zoom as the pool. Asti, Lullaby, wow.
I'm not sure how I want Bjorn's face to be though.
Lyre.
Vil,
Oh, Sabatu Roy.
Yiddish
No.
Serpa, Warba West. Asto. Winka,
Glass?
Wifta,
Uh-huh.
Siba Kanai. Oh,
Wibasuk.
Waba.
Yivka Bumzoy. Falanas Pitfall. Bivanj.
On.
Yabasani family. Antra
I think I want him to look at the camera.
Shabini Jabit. Turp
He was doing that a little bit ago.
Shema Corbif.
Because he should be like watching TV and talking to her.
Ha!
Gazo.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
Yonki,
Ah.
Kamiva, Boy,
They're talking about llamas.
Lip,
Oh. Oh, poor
Shady,
Supreme
Nico,
Ray.
yes.
Yes. He's like disapproving of her bear suit phase, it looks like.
Gosh.
Good
Jafuni.
In a room. What? Fara Fever. Morava.
Okay, what is Claire doing? She's chatting with someone online. Elsa's gonna go play with a toy. Jordan's getting food. More fruitcake, which he hates. I don't know why he keeps getting it when he hates it. But, alright. I wish I could do something for Clara's mixology skill, but apparently I need to buy a bar, but they can't afford a bar. She's gonna be stuck as... What level is this? Level 3 forever. Because she can't level up her skill.
Going, going. Yours, Jabby.
What skill is she even leveling? Creativity. Okay. We got a silver medal date. That's nice.
Wave you gores, Biwa. Oh, circle rule. Jump, jump, jump.
Yeah, I don't think Elsa's gonna get to her birthday in our episode, but
Ah, good ah.
that's fine. I will play them by myself. There's still about 12 minutes left, which will probably start into the next sim day, so we'll get to see a little bit of Spooky Day. But we won't be able to get to her birthday, because her birthday isn't until the day after Spooky Day. So, I'll have to play that by myself. Bjorn, why don't you just hit the bed early, Bjorn? Help me get through some time faster. Of course, Elsa's not tired at all. She slept like all day long. She can hear that music from over there. I can't. back playing with that toy car. Creativity level 4. She can draw a new image at an activity table. She can tell make-believe story to other Sims and can daydream. Alright then. She's not gonna be doing those things for very long, I don't think. She probably won't be able to do them when she ages up into a teenager. And the dishwasher broke. We're just gonna leave it broken, that's fine, there's a sink. They don't need a dishwasher, that's a luxury item. They can use the sink to wash their dishes, it's fine. Clara earned 208 simoleons on her day off. I don't know if the puddle will come back, but okay. Go ahead and clean it up, Elsa. It's fine. She is the cleaning machine of this house. It'd be really fitting if she grew up to get the neat trait. She's going to play chess. Oh, she's almost... Can she get logic? Yeah, she can get logic now too, because her mental skill is maxed. Oh, that helped her aspiration. She did it all by herself. Nice job. She is nowhere close to completing that, though. That's fine. I don't usually get the childhood aspirations completed. They're actually quite difficult. Even when you're really trying for them, too. Like, it's crazy. And, I mean, the rewards are actually pretty good, so I guess it's understandable if they're so difficult, but... Still... It's a surprising amount of challenge for this game, specifically. See, if she were able to complete all this before she became a teenager, she would get a reward trait called Mentally Gifted, which she builds all adult mental skills faster. I'm not sure exactly what mental skills are. I'm assuming there's stuff like logic and maybe rocket science. Which, that's helpful. That's certainly helpful. There's more powerful things than that, but it's a helpful thing. And she'll have that forever. It's like a secret, super secret, hidden reward trait kind of thing. I'm just gonna make her go to sleep. I want Spooky Day. Spooky Day. Oh, Clara's up. And she has to go to the bathroom. And still, no one has cleaned this toilet. She wants to cook a meal. Alright then. She'll flush it, but she won't clean it. I'm gonna have her just make herself a breakfast of fruit and yogurt parfait. Because it says have or cook a meal. And there's cook a meal and there's cook a group meal. So I feel the distinction is important. Although both would count for this whim. she has just acquired the gourmet cooking skill. Yeah, I didn't think she had any yet. That's another reason I only wanted to do one serving.
Ah, Zig
He
Vala.
wants to schedule another date. That's good. I don't think we're gonna have time for that today. Actually, I'm gonna unpin it because it'll be gone when we come back to him anyway. Oh, yeah, she ended up making a poor quality yogurt. She's gonna eat it though. She's gonna hate it. But yeah, even if you pin them, if you play a different family, all their whims will get reset the next time that you come to play them. So there's no point in pinning them this far into the episode. Unless there's something that I can complete immediately. Give someone cooking tips, some cooking skill. Yeah, I think we could... Stop tucking in your son, he's already asleep. You are so weird, Bjorn. Give cooking tips to your weirdo husband that you're smitten with. There's no room on that bulletin board, Clara.
Kirasha Yabasane. Sawada Nuloy. Abim Prapani Varuda. Prompt Hampe.
Bjorn wants to call someone on the phone, but it's 6 in the morning, so I don't think anybody's gonna answer the phone.
Oh, Kroska.
How are they not making this kid up? Oh, here it is. Spooky Day. It is Spooky Day. This was Holiday in Sims 3 that came with Sims 3 seasons. It is the fall holiday in that game. And you can add it to your own calendar if you have seasons, and you also have the spooky stuff pack. Has all the stuff you need to make a Spooky Day holiday or Halloween, whatever you want to call it. For me, Spooky Day is like the Sims equivalent, so I added that into my calendar. Has the decorate tradition because it has its own decoration theme with the stuff pack. I have invite guests. A lot of people have like Halloween parties in real life. It has Spooky Spirit because it's Spooky Day, so obviously it has Spooky Spirit. Trick or Treat, because that's again a Halloween kind of tradition, and wear costumes, of course. And adults and kids can wear costumes. I think even toddlers can wear costumes. But he needs a bath, so I'm not gonna have him change into costume yet. Elsa, would you hurry up? Oh, and I don't have them set to not... I don't have them set to have the day off of work or school on Spooky Day. Either, because I remember not having school off for that day when I was a kid. Because usually people will trick-or-treat, like, at night. So there's not really a reason for schools to have the day off. Once he's out of the bath, I'm gonna have him change it to a costume. What's Clara doing? Clara likes this tradition from being family-oriented, so I'm gonna have her change to a costume. Let's see. Let's have Clara change into a maid costume, because she's cleaning right now.
Yabasane.
It actually suits her quite well. So yeah, the puddle is still coming from the dishwasher being broken. Okay, Elsa loves this tradition from being a child, so the children's costumes are a bit weird. Don't go to school yet, put your costume on first. So you can either change into Grandmaster Yoda or Sausage, and when it says sausage, it means like a hot dog costume, but this isn't always the case with children. When you change it to the sausage costume, sometimes it could be like a random costume, so I'm gonna see what Elsa gets. Yeah, she can skip school for right this second. Yeah, see, she didn't change it to a sausage costume. She changed into just like a kind of generic dress with flowers on it and slippers for some reason. Oh, right. That's a strange Halloween costume. Go to school, Elsa.
Woo!
Go
Yips!
to school looking like that. Oh, nope, she changed again. Well, whatever. She completed the whim, or the tradition, and that was a crappy costume anyways. So, whatever. Bjorn does not care though, so he doesn't need a costume. I know he does not care about the costume thing, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I want to see a toddler costume. Monster. Aww. And then Bjorn farted in the background. Look at that. That is cute.
Wespin, eh?
Pick up the little monster. Pick him up. Pick
Gag,
him up.
gag.
What are you doing now, Clara? Clara.
What did
Clara, why? Alright. Okay, then, Clara. Why have you done this to me? Pick him up again. I changed my mind about what I was thinking for a second.
Disa?
Alright. Snuggle this child. I know there's a snuggle. There it is. No! 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 Stop! Okay, well... I don't know why she keeps putting him down, but that's irritating me. And it's been over 2 hours, so I'm gonna wrap it up there, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you watch this live or if you watch this on playback, thank you so much. Again, this series is inspired by our fellow content creator on Twitch, Pleasant Sims. You can check her out at twitch.tv/Pleasant Sims. If you like what you see here, she plays The Sims 2, and it's very similar content with once based on The Sims 2, and I think you will like it. See you guys next week for another episode of Whimsical Sims in The Sims 4. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, goodbye. Have a great week.